Hey everybody, Asterios here. Just a quick heads up. Kevin's microphone, it kind of got screwed up a little bit, so you'll hear him. You'll hear it. It's not terrible. It's just it's not your phone. If you're like, oh, it's my phone. No, it's Kevin. It's always Kevin.
Meet the ultimate hard drive. Hit me. He's got 80 gigabytes of data in his brain.
An electronic mind stimulant so powerful that fantasy and reality seem one and the same. I am God here.
Well, come to Thought Cops. It's the only podcast that today has Grant and Kevin and Asterios and Sierra. My name is Srirancha, and I'm here to say that, did I do that right, Kevin?
It's just louder, and he points a gun at me as he's doing it and hits me in the face a couple times.
This is a Loudest Podcast Thought Cops crossover, and up until this point, you may not have been able to tell, we are also coming to you live from the Metaverse.
Woo! Roblox!
We look like we're in a thing called Portals that an old college buddy of mine set up. An old college friend, he was like, I bought a comedy club in the Metaverse. Can you perform at this comedy club? And I was like, yeah, now I can finally find out what the hell the Metaverse is. Like, now that I'll be there. Now, Kevin, Grant, Sriracha, do you now understand what the Metaverse is?
Boy, do I.
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay, wait, no. Kevin said he did. Kevin, what's the Metaverse?
No, I said I did. I have an entire laid out history if you want to hear it, Asterios.
Yes, I do.
Yes?
This takes us back to late 70s, early 80s. You guys remember a sci-fi subgenre called cyberpunk? We all know cyberpunk, right?
I love cyberpunk.
Asterios, you have a cyberpunk spin-off show.
Yeah. I do a little cyberpunk RPG show for our Patreon, but also I like Max Headroom and Tech War and VR Troopers and the lawn. I expected like we would just be doing this show from inside like the lawnmower man's asshole, and it kind of looks like we are.
Right.
Do you guys notice me like stalking the stage like I'm like a rant comedian with a lot to say?
Yeah,
where it's like
it's good.
They call it the American dream. But what Americans need to do is wake up, right?
You're a regular Dennis Leary. So anyway, in 1992, famed science fiction writer Neil Stephenson wrote the book Snow Crash, in which he coined the term metaverse and sort of conceptualized it. And it was a good book, a funny book, great book, huge book. And yeah, no, it's good. And then all of a sudden, 2021, Mark Zuckerberg goes, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. That sounds like a good idea." So
okay,
that's what it is.
Now, Mark Zuckerberg. Now, look, this is kind of what I think, but Rancho, maybe you can tell me if I'm wrong.
Tell me.
Mark Zuckerberg was like, "Hey, nobody likes Facebook. What if we just changed our name to Meta and now everyone's talking about what's the Metaverse instead of like Facebook kind of ruined everyone's relationship with their uncles."
I mean, Facebook is in the shitter, right?
Right.
Like, I saw this list of top 10 link shares, and it was like Breitbart, Ben Shapiro. So it's pretty much just a place for boomers. It's flooded with boomers now. So what you think Mark Zuckerberg sat down and was like, nobody likes Facebook, but you know what the kids like? Roblox.
Clearly, we're in Roblox right now. I have an adorable little You know how long I've played Minecraft for? I played it for like 10 minutes once, a long time ago. I mined a bunch of blocks. I was like, I don't know how to make I wanted to make like a gun. And then I didn't know how, and then I quit. I was like, I don't know what to do. Do you guys play Minecraft? Are you big Minecrafters?
No, I'm 30.
I used to play when I was a teenager. I sat there and built houses for myself, and then I discovered The Sims, and that was the end for me and Minecraft.
The Sims make sense. You can make them have sex. You can lock them in little rooms and set those rooms on fire. Drew Carey comes by if you throw a party that's cool enough.
See, the difference between The Sims though or not The Sims. What the fuck are we talking about? Minecraft. The thing with Minecraft is that you can build a house But in the metaverse, you have to buy a house with real money that is comparable to the price of a normal house. So that's cool.
But here's the thing about that. It's like, I remember 10 or 15 years ago, a bunch of people buying and selling land in Second Life.
Yeah.
Is this just people who haven't heard of Second Life? Because this looks kind of worse than Second Life. Can we agree?
Worse.
I was going to say they made
Oh my God.
Second Life
I mean,
shitty.
no offense, but this looks like crap. I mean, like, I was shocked at how little customization there was for the characters. There's like 3 shirts you can wear, like 5 haircuts.
I mean, maybe there's more to it than just what we're seeing currently, but based on what I'm seeing, I'm giving this a D grade.
Is anybody old enough to remember IMUV?
No.
That was like Second Life, but it had tits. So I think after they get bored of Roblox, they're just going to add big honkers on everybody.
It would be nice to have big tits. Like, my buddy who owns this club, he told me that, like, Facebook has a thing called the Metaverse that you can log into. So it's like, all right, there's not like one metaverse. There's like a bunch of different metaverses. And he told me, like, within 5 minutes of logging into Facebook's metaverse, he saw a bunch of furry sex and then left.
Cool.
It's like
Does
a
that
real
sound...
life, like a real life Bronicon.
Yeah, exactly. I just thought that was what VR chat was. I thought that's what it is. Is VR chat the metaverse?
Asterios, don't malign the furries. The furries are currently saving public libraries across the U.S. So,
please tell me more.
Okay, so, there's apparently a bunch of people are trying to get rid of libraries for some reason. I think because there's books about gay people or something, and the furries are a large subgroup of people within, like, I guess, assumedly some level of the LGBT spectrum of sorts, and they are like, we'll save the public libraries. So they have mounted an army of wolves and fennecs and whatever else to keep conservatives from closing public libraries. This is true. Look it up.
Was this the same? Because I saw a woman complaining that furries were dominating the school and they were lowering tables so people could fit their fursuits under them. Is that the same line of thing? Is that the same people?
There might be. I also saw something that was like middle school forced to put out like
litter boxes.
Yeah, they were forced to put out some sort of like statement that said, "Oh, we're not putting litter boxes in our bathrooms."
Just an observation. I'm not seeing
what?
any litter boxes in this room, by the way. Yeah.
Well, we're going to have to complain about that. That's a violation of the Roblox with Disabilities Act.
This isn't very inclusive to our animal friends.
Our friends of the fur community.
Speaking of the fact that Meta is kind of a thing that you can log into and immediately see furry sex in, as opposed to the normal 1 or 2 steps it would take to see furry sex. Just the first bit of news that I wanted to talk about is apparently Meta lost a record $232 billion in market value in one day. It is the most money a company has ever lost ever in one day. Any thoughts as to why Facebook might have lost all this money? And any theories out here?
Money is made up. The stock market doesn't matter. Right. Everything's bullshit.
That's true. And all the boomers...
Nothing's real, Morty.
Yeah.
And all the boomers sat there and looked at the news and was like, oh, thank God I don't own Metaverse. I own Facebook.
Fucking idiots.
Idiot.
I was going to give one of my keys of the city to Meta and Facebook. Before, the only reason to be on Facebook was just so you could like generally stay in touch with like your uncles and aunts. And now Facebook has kind of shown us that like our uncles and aunts are monsters. And now like we don't have to feel guilty about not talking to our extended family.
Right.
We just spend all day like listening to podcasts and playing the Outer Wilds, and they could all go die for all we care. Rancho, thoughts?
Yeah, that's a good... I mean, I don't get on Facebook ever. The only thing that Facebook, or I'm sorry, Meta, I don't want to dead name damn it. The best thing that Meta has ever done is groups. That was like their last saving grace. That was like a 60-year-old has coronavirus in the hospital, and groups was the ventilator. Like, it's not enough to save them, but it was enough to keep them alive for a little bit. And now the groups are going to shit. So I think it might be the end of the line for Meta soon.
Kevin, Grant.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on Facebook's $282 billion one-day loss?
Sad. I mean, it's very sad.
This is people's jobs. This is people's livelihoods we're talking about. I mean, this is incalculable.
I am always applying to jobs online. Like, I've been applying to jobs for a couple months now. Recently, I've applied a couple of times for copywriter positions at Facebook. And one of the things they say is like, hey, can we mine all of the data in your resume so we can serve you ads? And every time I have to click no. And maybe that's why I never get a call back from Zuck. Maybe I got to bend over in advance to get a call back from these people.
I'm beginning to think that society peaked some time ago. And we're on a slow and steadily increasing decline.
Society peaked in high school.
When society won the big game?
Yeah, society was prom king back in about 2009, and ever since then, it's just like, we all realized Obama wasn't that great of a guy. Like, he was okay, but he just, like, wasn't that great. It was just sort of a disappointment, and everything after that was like, yeah, I guess nothing matters, Morty.
Yeah, society right now is like, okay, the 30-year-old who graduated however long ago and is like, their metabolism has gone to shit. They're not the person they once were.
I think society peaked with that one beautiful moment in time, like a firework. It was there and then it was gone. It was when everybody was wearing juicy sweatpants and put too much eyeliner on and had those glitter Playboy bunnies all over their walls. MySpace was like having us flirt with coding. Like, we were learning a triple,
That's right,
3 or 6-digit income skill just to like put a Kim Kardashian or a Snooki icon on our profiles.
Well, finally, learning about coding is worth it if you can, like, I don't know, make the Mystery Science Theater 3000 MIDI play in the background, put Crow T Robot in your top 8. These are valuable skills in today's marketplace.
I don't know. You guys are giving sort of contemporary examples, but in my opinion, I think society peaked in 1992 when famed science fiction writer Neil Stephenson wrote the novel Snow Crash. Only once in a great while does a writer come along who defies comparison. A writer so original, he redefines the way we look at the world. Neil Stephenson is such a writer, and Snow Crash is such a novel.
Now, if you're just kind of reading one of the quotes on the back of the dust jacket, I mean, you can just tell us.
I don't know.
No, that sounded completely natural.
Yeah, it rolls off the tongue.
My copy of True Allegiance. I think I have that somewhere.
No, I threw out your copy of Ben Shapiro's True Allegiance. I didn't want it in the house anymore.
Yeah, why would you do that?
That's hilarious.
I was getting that signed.
She would just leave it out, and like I would wake up at 2 a.m. to go get a piece of toast, and I would see that book, and it would just it would just bother me.
It's so bad. It starts with 9/11. Or wait, no, it's like it's not the 9/11, but it's a 9/11.
I know what it's, and that's the one where Obama does heroin. All right, well, anyway, Speaking of things we hate, let's get to the classic Thought Cop segment. 2 minutes of hate. This is where we each take a couple of minutes and we just talk about the shit that bothers us, that irks us, that burns our beans.
Okay, so my 2 minutes of hate is tipping culture. And first of all, and how fucking egregious it's gotten. First of all, I would like to open this rant by saying I don't tip. I don't fucking tip. I don't believe it. No, I'm saying I am not an asshole. I'm not an asshole. Back me up, Asterios. Do I not tip every single time we eat out at a restaurant?
Okay, all right. First of all, just say Rancho tips generously. And she has not yet figured out like the very quick like math tricks to get to 20%. she like pulls out a calculator.
I
she
do
puts
that.
on like a green visor and has an adding machine. Like, you
Smart.
sweat over these tips.
Right, like I carry my abacus around everywhere just in case I have to tip someone. So let me say, here's what happened to me that spurred this absolute rage. So I'm sitting there and I'm online and I'm shopping for a portfolio, which is like a leather carrying case for a laptop, documents, shit like that. Because I'm hoping after the COVID ends, I won't have to just go raw dog, my core computer won't have to raw dog LGA anymore. So I buy this portfolio and I'm clicking there and I'm checking out, I'm entering my address. And at the bottom of the screen, this is going to sound so fucking ridiculous that you're going to think I'm making it up. There's a little thing that says, would you like to leave a tip for our team? Our team is so hardworking packaging orders. Do you want to leave a tip for them? I was like, what the fuck? No.
Wait, you're trying to buy like a little purse or something to
Yeah.
put your laptop in and they want a tip for that?
They want a tip for that. I'm like, bro, what am I tipping for? You to fulfill my order?
Right,
Yeah, you're going to have to do that anyways. I tip waiters because we have this fucked up system that allows them to get paid $2.50 an hour. I'm not saying it's right, but it's not their fault. So I tip waiters. I should not have to subsidize your fucking purse company. Why would I do that? My general rule is if I don't sit down, I'm not tipping. One time I was at the self-checkout for this thing and it asked me if I wanted to leave a tip. I was like, who the fuck am I tipping? Myself?
Wait, what, like a Taco Bell or something?
No, it was like at a coffee shop thing. It was like at the airport. You know how you can grab the thing and swipe them?
Wait, for like a little... why don't you tip a vending machine while you're at it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
It's horseshit. It's absolute horseshit. I miss back when my day when we were fucking ashamed to ask each other for money. Now it's goddamn everywhere. You got to tip in the drive-thru. You got to tip people that pour you a cup of coffee. You got to tip. Apparently, just businesses are surviving on your tips. If $68. What? No, go ahead, Aaron.
Srirancha,
Patreon.com/.
I do agree with you for the most part, but I think that with the pandemic, I've sort of had to modify how I think about tips. Because before it was like if I'm only tipping if I'm sitting down and like I'm being quote waited upon. But for like a lot of, I guess like the thing I modified was like for restaurants, if I'm going there to pick up food, I'll leave a tip because I guess a lot of these places, especially when they weren't having dine in, and these people are like surviving on tips and everything like that. And if they're not getting that, I'll give them a tip. But if it's like a fucking like,
It was just
an
a
online
store,
service
like a
or something?
Squarespace store.
Yeah, no, I mean that I'm right there with you. I can't get behind on that.
Well,
It's batshit.
I think
the problem is nobody wants to work anymore. But Srirancha, I'm gonna blow your mind. Have you seen these like Chili's that have like robot servers?
I have not.
Chili's
Wait,
has.
do they go like Chili's baby back ribs?
No, they don't. This is a real thing.
Then I'm not
tipping. This is absolutely real. They're like little like Daleks from Doctor Whom, and they go around and they give you your food, and then you tip the robot.
Are you fucking kidding me? Why are we even building? I thought the point of building robots was so we didn't have to pay people to do things.
The point of building robots is that the CEOs make more money and pay less for labor.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna tip a robot. I'm not gonna tip a vending machine. I'm not gonna tip the subway thing that gives me my little ticket.
You might
Why don't
hurt
you
their feelings.
Why don't you just tip them by pouring some sand in their gas tank? like after a robot serves me by Chili's, I'm just gonna just shove my elbow into its eyes.
I do that sometimes at the grocery store. My mom lives in the suburbs, and there's this gigantic grocery store near here. So they have this thing called a Marty, the robot.
Oh, that thing.
Which is a robot that wanders around looking for spills, but it has a sensor, so it doesn't walk into walls, so it can sense if there's something on the ground. So what I'll do is I'll go and get 4 boxes of pasta and put it around it and then leave. Like, here's your tip, Marty.
That's a great look. Here's what I've heard about Marty.
Yeah, you can't move that.
Here's what I've heard about Marty. And Srirancha, you're gonna have to tell me if this is right or wrong. Marty don't clean up the spill. Marty just goes, alert, alert. Send a teenager to clean up the spill.
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's like your robot manager. Your manager
Holy
is a robot.
shit.
Yeah, it's like we created like a middle management robot that just exists to boss around teenagers more efficiently. Okay. My 2 minutes of hate is cancer.
Okay.
There's like
Moral high ground coconuts. Here we go.
Friggin' Rancho the other night, she's like, hey, we haven't been to a hookah bar in a while. Why don't we go to a hookah bar? And I'm trying to get healthier. So I'm like, no, I can't go to the hookah bar.
No, I can't go to the hookah bar. There's cancer out there. Haven't you heard?
I want to so bad, because like they say like one hookah session is like smoking an entire pack of cigarettes.
I think that's bullshit.
And I'm like, for that, I could just buy a pack of cigarettes and then I look cool. Then I'm walking around looking like my hero, Dennis Leary, walking around New York City, one hand in my pocket, the other hand on a cigarette. I look like my Gen X hero, Janine Garofalo, who probably did a guest voice on that Mission Hill show you kids love so much.
Probably.
Yeah, it's like.
She was in those circles.
If it was, can we all agree that if it wasn't for cancer, we would all be smoking cigarettes all the time? It looks awesome. It's a way to make friends. It makes you less stressed out. It gives you something to do with your hands. For me, smoking cigarettes gets me to exercise because I can't smoke cigarettes in the apartment. I got to go out and seize the day with a cigarette.
I wish that my Metaverse guy had a little cigarette. That'd be cool.
Me too.
I want a little cigarette from my Metaverse guy.
One time when I was in high school, we had this health lesson about like, don't smoke cigarettes, kid. And for some fucking reason, they decided to show us a picture of a model with one of those long cigarette holders and a cigarette at the end. And she was wearing a pair of opera gloves. And the teacher said this model was so disgusted by cigarettes that she refused to touch them and had to wear gloves. I was like, well, that looks cool as fuck. So thanks for improving my relationship with cigarettes.
That's what all of our most favorite 1950s murderesses wore. Opera gloves with cigarette holders.
Yeah, no, that looks cool as shit.
Yes, it does. That's the Miss Scarlet Drip. By the way, that's the exact moment when kids no longer use the word drip. I heard how I just used it. I think I literally, wow, we captured the death of the word drip live in the metaverse.
Exciting things are happening right now. I'm going to be honest. I'm excited for the future. Yeah.
Well, that's my 2-minute hate. Do we have to assign a punishment? I guess my punishment would be I have to smoke a whole pack of cigarettes. Oh, God, I can't wait. Srirancha's going out of town in a week or two. When Srirancha goes out of town, Asterios Smokados comes back. I go buy myself a pack of Natural American Spirit Blues. Walk around New York City looking cool. No one else here likes smoke. No one else likes smoking. It's just me.
I don't get it. I tried smoking cigarettes multiple times in college. I don't like it.
You'll do a cigar?
I'll do a cigar like once in a while, like once a year.
What is the appeal of cigarettes? Like, what do you feel? Do you feel perked up or buzzed? Can you compare it to another drug?
Just like you do with the hookahs. You like the hookah.
Yeah.
You hit the thing, you feel a little dizzy, you get a little buzz.
Okay, that's fun.
That's what you get with a cigarette. Imagine a hookah on the go. Imagine a hookah you could put in your pocket so you no longer look like one of the extras in Jabba's palace.
Oh, man. Before they had vapes and before they had weed pens, they had vape pens. And oh, they were great. I'm really showing my age here, but oh, they were great. We used to carry those around everywhere.
I remember when word came out that like those vape pens were literally killing people. Those weed pens were literal because they had like Chinese vitamin K and they were literally killing people. Rancho wanted one anyway, so I went to my drug dealer and I was like, "Hey, do you have any of those vape pens left?" And he was like, "No, those things are killing people."
And I was like, "Go fuck yourself."
Yeah, she's like, "Come on, you're a drug dealer. Sell me the drugs." And he's like, "No, like." Our Brooklyn weed dealer cared more about our health than we did.
That's why you got to get that good government Philadelphia weed, which is legal for some fucking reason.
Really says something about society.
Wait, are there legal weed stores in Philly?
No, it is decriminalized in Philadelphia, so the police will not respond to any kind of weed-related incidents.
Wait a minute. So if I'm like robbing a bank, but I'm also puffing on a joint, they can't touch me? It's like diplomatic immunity?
Yeah, diplomatic immunity. I was about to say that. And they also have government weed stores. They do not have recreational weed stores because it is legal for medicinal use. But let me tell you, they really do be giving those cards out like
candy. They have like a doctor on staff that's like, oh, you have a sniffle? Here's a weed card.
My friend my friend got one of those, and I was like, which doctor gave you that? Because I do have anxiety, so maybe I could get one. She's like, I don't know, I just Googled weed card Philadelphia, and he was the first ad that popped up.
You want to go to the guy with the best SEO. That's absolutely true.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well,
all right. Well,
I guess speaking of weed, I guess it's time for my 2 minutes of hate, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. My 2 minutes of hate this week is having to look at Joe Rogan's dumb fucking head multiple times throughout the week.
Yeah. Where did that guy's neck go?
Where did anything
head.
go? What am I doing that I keep seeing? He keeps doing these apology videos. He's apologizing. He's on Instagram. The camera's too close to his face, and it's like looking at a thumb apologize for using the N-word, and it's like I don't know how I feel about this, man.
I don't know if this thumb is sorry.
People were like, the thing I liked about that is people were like, well, this is all being taken out of context. It's him talking about the N-word. And it's like, well, we have a phrase for that. It's called the N-word. Like, we made up this phrase so we didn't have to use that word. Like,
right.
We found a way around this, Joe Rogan.
And like,
now, look, I know that I know that Louis C.K. has a bit about this. I've never seen the bit. How close was what I said to what Louis C.K. said?
I don't know. It's different. I would
it's
say.
different. All right, I'm safe. Okay, good.
You're fine.
Also, my kids suck. Fucking hate my stupid dumbass kids.
That's hilarious.
I hate my kids and my wife. Now, is this too close?
That's good content. But like, here's my thing with Joe Rogan is that I don't have really, I feel like, strong opinions in either direction. I can see some arguments have merit and some are without. And in terms of just like, do we kick this guy off Spotify? Do we do this? It's like, I don't know. He's a millionaire. I kind of don't really care. But why can't we stop talking about him? Every fucking day I go on Twitter and Joe Rogan's fucking like trending and he's trending and he's trending every day. Everybody's talking about Joe Rogan all the time. If we just all ignore him, he'll just go away.
I mean, we have as a society have to do that, and I don't think we're ready for it. I don't get the Joe Rogan appeal either.
We need a block button, but for just everything. We need that that Black Mirror button that like you press the button and it just shows like a blur on a person. We need that.
I think you can specifically block the phrase Joe Rogan on Twitter.
But it's everywhere. It's on every website all the time for everything.
Well,
and
I
it's
can't handle the other websites for you. It's in the metaverse now. Because you brought it here, Grant.
Yeah, well, first person to bring Joe Rogan to the metaverse, I guess. There's probably a Joe Rogan metaverse room.
Oh, I bet. I'd be amazed if there isn't.
So that's it. That's all I just don't want to look at him anymore. Stop making him do these apology videos. It's a weird boomer angle. He has the camera set too low. His head's too high. It's too close in frame.
Like the weird thing that I get, because I watched those apologies, because we do a segment on the Loudest Podcast called Apology of the Week, and I was like, oh, maybe it'll be funny enough. And I'm like, oh, no, it's not. Here's the thing. He just kind of looks like a sad old man who maybe genuinely doesn't realize what he's doing wrong.
I honestly, I don't think that
just
he
seems
does.
stupid. He seems too dumb. Like, it's the rare apology that humanizes someone. Because, like, I also read Aquafina's apology. Oh, by the way,
oh, yeah.
I'm giving my key to the city this week to Aquafina. I forgot about this. Because Aquafina, I got to give her credit. She became famous and became canceled so fast that now I don't need to worry about knowing anything about her at all. Like, I don't have to watch Nora from Queens. What, did she have a YouTube channel? Like, I don't need to look at her YouTube videos. She made it so convenient for boomers to just ignore all of Aquafina. Like, bravo, Aquafina.
I still barely know who that is. She was in, like, one of the Marvel movies or something recently. Was that, like, one of her bigger...
Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
But she wasn't doing. I hear she has a voice. I hear like people are upset that she does some voice.
She does.
Now, I'm guessing she's like, "Hello there, tis me, Aquafina, pip pip cheerio," and it's like,
she does a
"Hey,
Philadelphia
get out of here,
accent.
little Lord Fauntleroy." Oh, she does a Philly accent.
Yeah.
So she's like this. She talks like this, Nem. Hey, let's go down to Roxbury. Are you eating?
Yeah.
Upper Dorby. Does she talk? Does she say water?
Schuylkill.
Yeah.
Schuylkill, the Schuylkill Expressway.
Whatever you're doing. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Wait, why do I get the sense that you don't think I'm doing a good job?
No, you're doing great.
Kevin? I think Kevin left. Oh, probably because he loved my impression so much. He probably collapsed.
He collapsed under the weight of all the other metaverses.
All right. Well, yeah. Bravo to Aqua. Look, I've never. Oh, no, wait. I did see Aquafina once because she was in Ocean's 8.
Yeah. I was going to say, you saw that movie, and that movie blew.
She didn't do. I don't remember her. She didn't really talk. She just rolled around on roller skates and smoked weed the whole time.
I mean, she did. Unmercifully, she only talked a little bit.
I guess I did like that. All right. Well, Aquafina, I'm giving you the key to the city. Be a really good job for. But did you, Kevin? Did you read Aquafina's apology? What did you think of Aquafina's apology?
I didn't read it.
Well, I'll give you a spoiler. She doesn't say the word sorry at all.
Oh,
she
that's
doesn't
good.
actually apologize. She's just like, I'm an Asian immigrant and I was trying to find my place in America and I really liked this culture. And everybody was like, okay, well, how about all the other Asian immigrants that got famous without doing a black set? And she's like, you're blocked.
You know, my mom is also an Asian American immigrant, but she didn't come here and immediately start talking like Ice-T. Although if she did, that would be pretty funny. Wait, maybe I do like Aquafina. That'd be hysterical.
I'm just surprised that a water bottle is able to talk at all.
But
you see how bad that feels when Srirancha does that chew thing? It's like a dagger through the heart.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I
like
thrive.
you're just trying to tell jokes on a comedy podcast, and then all of a sudden Srirancha's just like, I just want you to know. I hate what you just said.
I just want you to know you suck and I hate you.
I thrive in
it
these
hurts
environments
so much when you do that. I'm just letting you know.
I'm sorry, I won't do it again.
Is Kevin dead? Did he get DC'd?
Kevin, can you hear me?
Kevin must have gotten DC'd. Let me see if I can make him an admin. Okay, Kevin? I think I just made him an admin. Zwick, cut all this out.
Hi, Zwick.
Hey, Zwick.
Fuck you, Zwick.
I've got an idea. Why doesn't New Coke have a taste test where New Coke takes on Pepsi?
That was some damn good 2 minutes of hate, right?
Yeah,
I
it's my
loved
favorite
it.
segment.
And I did my key to the city. Actually, I think I did 2 keys to the city. My other key to the city is to anti-vaxxers. Recently, someone was like, oh, my cousin died of the coronavirus. And I was like, oh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry. That's really sad. And they were like, no, it's okay. They refused to get vaccinated. I was like, oh, okay, then it's funny. It's so convenient. Now, I don't have to feel bad. I don't have to buy them flowers or send them a little card or whatever. What 2022 is we found a way to make our extended family less likable. And it's saving me so much money and time on thank you cards. I'm a huge fan of it.
And it wouldn't be possible without Facebook and the Metaverse.
Yeah, they're all the same thing. They're all connected.
Yeah, exactly. Usually when someone dies, it's not funny. Now it is. That's great.
Unless they die in a funny way.
Well, can you give me an example?
Oh, that kid that fell in the gorilla pit.
What about that guy that died in Pokemon Go?
Oh, that's hilarious.
That was pretty funny. I heard someone was taking a selfie recently and they walked off a cliff.
That's funny.
You know I read that? The Washington fucking Post. The newspaper that cracked the Watergate scandal. The newspaper whose journalism reshaped American democracy. Someone was like, hey, I know it'll get a lot of clicks. A headline that says, teenager taking selfie dies while walking off cliff.
This isn't a death, but it's close to a death. That 90-day fiance girl who was like, I'm going to sell all my farts in jars. So then she ate a diet so rich in foods that she was trying to intentionally give herself flatulence, and she ended up having a heart attack.
A fart attack, if you will.
She had a fart attack?
She did.
She did, yeah. That's real.
That girl's was she 31 years old?
Yes, uh-huh.
You know when you get a heart attack, that kind of ruins the rest of your life, right?
Well, she can't sell the farts in jars anymore because the doctors were like, stop.
You know what she's
Somebody
doing
had
instead?
to tell her.
I'm absolutely not kidding. She's now selling fart in jar NFTs. I'm not kidding.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm not kidding.
That's
Well,
powerful.
that's enough internet for today.
That wasn't on my 2022 bingo card.
What did I just watch?
Okay, that just happened.
Check, please.
I
We
did
live
a thing,
in hell.
guys.
We live in fucking hell.
I hate it here.
I see we're in the bad place.
Haven't seen
That's a
that
good
one.
Yeah, is that a
It's from
show
the good
or?
place. Yeah, it's from the good place. Like what you say is like, I guess we're in the bad place.
It's like heaven is the good place and hell is the bad place.
It is a look. People did get what I said. They did. I refuse to believe they didn't. Wait, what's that other thing from? Oh, okay. I'll tell you what. Here's something that you guys might know a little bit better. And taking us back in 3, 2, 1. This truly is the darkest timeline.
Oh, yeah, that's a Zoomer joke. I get that one.
Is that you trying to just like edit in a more clever joke because the
Yeah,
one before didn't work?
Why did we have to have a point back in? We were like, we already did the
They
clap
both-
sync.
3, 2, 1. Forget what I said. Here it is.
I mean, literally, they both worked. You guys just don't get the references. Those were perfectly functional jokes.
No, I no one's arguing they're not.
That's what I
Well,
do
he just
anytime.
said they didn't work.
Anytime I'm doing like stand up or anything, when people don't laugh at my jokes, I start screaming at them for being stupid and ignorant to my references.
It's important to take things personally.
Yeah. That's how comedians become so damaged and therefore so funny.
All right, so what are some of your guys' keys to the city? Now,
Are we
this is a
doing key to
segment
the
that
city
they
already?
do-
Keying to the city.
Yeah, I mean, I've already given out 2 keys.
I mean,
to give
normally
out
we
one
do that at the end of the
topic,
episode, but
Yeah, we wrap it up.
I mean,
Yeah.
but it's just like we've taught. Okay, I'll tell you what. Forget keys to the city. Rancho has a thing she wants.
I have
to
a
do.
cryptocurrency game we could play.
Yes.
What's this? What's this game you've got?
Okay, so it's called Crypto or Crapto, and what it is I have a bunch of NFTs here. I'm going to make a little scorecard while I'm telling you the rules, and we're going to see who gets the most points. I'm going to read you an NFT, or not an NFT, a cryptocurrency token, and you have to tell me if it's real or something that I made up. And if you get it right, you get a point. And if you don't get a point.
What happens if we win?
I don't know. What do you want if you win? I'll make you an NFT or something.
Nothing.
Okay, I will mail you a physical NFT, which is a small drawing made with Sharpie, and you'll be the only owner. And this one can't be screenshotted.
So long as I can put it on the blockchain.
Absolutely.
All right.
Okay, let me get my list. All right, our first token, Poopsicle.
Poopsicle.
Yes, like P-O-O-P, sickle, like a popsicle. Poopsicle.
I'm going crypto.
I'm gonna.
Real?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm
It's
going
hard to
real.
say because I feel like the first examples, like you would assume it's going to be like shocking but true. So I'm going to say also crypto.
Asterios?
I'm gonna say crapto. Just poopsicle. Poopsicle.
Yeah, it's funny.
Poopsicle.
Poopsicle.
It's like
Trading
a poop
under the
popsicle.
Trading under the ticker poop. That's
right.
a real
That's
token.
real?
Yes, you can buy it on Pancake Swap.
Is it a coin or a token?
It's a token. These are all tokens.
They're all tokens?
Yes, everyone that's real.
Someone spent Ethereum to make a thing called Poopsicle.
Yes, and you can buy it on Pancake Swap. A point for Kevin and a point for Graft. Our next cryptocurrency is No
Crapto.
Shit Token. Crapto. Kevin says Crapto. What about you, Grant?
I'm going. Fuck it. I'm going crypto.
And Asterios?
I'm going crypto too. That's funny because, like, if somebody says something obvious, all of a sudden they check their Ethereum wallet and they have like a transaction for 500 no shit tokens. I like that.
Well, Grant and Asterios get the point because that is a real cryptocurrency that you could buy, I think, on Pancake Swap also, because all the garbage is found on Pancake Swap.
They're selling like hotcakes over
Number
there.
3, Cum Rocket, trading under the ticker Cummies. Cummies.
Crypto.
I think I figured this out. They're all going to be real, aren't they? I'm
Damn it,
saying
Asterios,
crypto.
don't say that. I was in the lead.
Okay, yeah, you all get a point.
Yes!
You all get a point.
Yeah, I think I saw somebody tweeting about that.
Oh,
one.
really? Yeah, Cummies. Okay, our next crypto,
Yeah.
Shiba Elon Cum. Real or fake?
I'm going crypto.
Can you tell me the use case for Shiba Elon cum?
No.
So it doesn't make smart contracts like more transferable?
It makes Elon Musk come.
But it makes the dog
Definitely
version
real.
of Elon Musk cum.
Yes.
I'm going to say crapto.
How about you, Kevin?
No, they both said crypto.
I said crypto.
Okay, well,
begrudgingly.
Crypto, and Asterios says crapto?
Yeah.
Well, you're both wrong. I'm sorry, Thoughtcast, because that is fake. That is a thing I made up.
Oh.
It's the cum that ruined it. I bet there is a thing called Shiba Elon, right?
There is. There's like Shiba Elon,
Yeah. Oh,
Shiba
that's
Elon
what threw me
Rocket,
off.
Shiba
Yeah.
Sail Elon, Shiba Cyber Elon Musk.
There's a Shiba Cyber Elon Musk?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh my goodness.
All right, our next coin, Scam Coin, trading under the ticker SCAM. Scam.
Now, real quick.
Oh, man.
This is an idea that I pitched you about a year ago. I said, why don't we just make a coin called Exit Scam? And we're just like, we promise this is an exit scam. Let's see if you can sell your bags to someone else before I pull the rug.
Well, did somebody get it to it before us?
I mean, that's the question. It's very interesting to me. I'm
I'm
going to
gonna-
say
go ahead.
real.
Sirius says real. How about you, Grant and Kevin?
I'm going to say crapto, fake.
I'm
Grant?
going real.
Well, Kevin gets the point because that is a thing I made up.
That's a thing I made up.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. Here's something that sounds like it's the thing I made up. Bird coin.
Okay, right now for listeners, we're all tied at 3 up.
Yeah, no, I have the score here.
You're keeping score?
Yeah, uh-huh.
You're doing everything for this segment.
Thank you.
Bird coin, crapto.
Grant and Kevin, bird coin, real fake.
Crypto, I guess. I'm going to say it's
I'm
probably
going
real.
crypto.
Yeah.
And that's correct. It is a real cryptocurrency. You can buy bird coin on Pancake Swap, I believe.
Bird coin?
Yeah, bird coin.
Not even any specific bird like raven coin or duck coin? Because you made that coin called quack coin.
Quack coin. Bird coin traded under the ticker BIRD. So they got to that before. Our next token, totally not a rug pull.
That's my joke!
Yeah,
Crapto.
I'm going, I think for the first time, I'm also going
yeah,
crapto.
I'm going crapto as well. I'm taking a big crapto.
Well, fuck yourselves because it's actually real.
What the fuck?
It's either totally a rug pull. Hang on, let me Google it. Totally a rug pull or totally not a rug pull. Yeah, totally a rug pull coin. Trading under the ticker TARP is a real token that you can buy on, I think it's, you can buy it on Pancake Swap.
I'm just going to assume you can buy all of these on Pancake Swap, right? Is
Yeah.
that what you use to search for these coins?
And there's a bunch of comments on here of people hyping it up. Don't believe the FUD. TARP has the most professional team in the meme coin industry. I did a safe test and I was able to complete it successfully. The people saying that this is a rug pull are lying. Do you guys know what a rug pull is?
Like you pull the rug from under someone's feet.
Yeah, but in the context of cryptocurrency, it means to like make a bunch of coins and then hype it up and then quickly sell them all.
Well,
when it
that's a
spikes
great
and abandon the
thought
whole
cops
project.
word of the
Oh,
week.
like
by
a
the way.
Ponzi scheme.
Rug pull.
Word of the week, rug pull. Everybody try it out. What's the score? Did anybody get points on that one?
I don't
What's
remember
happening?
anymore.
Okay. Let's just move on to our next crypto or crapto cat girl. This is our last one. Cat girl.
Crypto. People love cat girls.
I'm also going
There's
I'm
a
going to
crypto.
crypto too.
And you're all correct. Cat girl token. You can buy it. I think it does trade on a ticker CATGIRL. I didn't know they could be that long. Cat girl.
I think we're all tied, aren't we? Or no?
I mean, I was keeping score until Srirancha told me she was keeping score, and then I stopped keeping
I
score.
also, same thing.
I believe Grant and Kevin are both,
They're tied?
they're tied for first place.
We'll just rip the homemade NFT in half.
Oh, okay. Hang on. I'm just going to look up the word cum, and you guys have to tell me what has take a guess. Oh, wait. I'm going to look up the ticker cum. You tell me which one of these is made up
Okay.
or which is real.
All right, this will be the tiebreaker.
Yeah, this is the tiebreaker. Cum Star, Cum Shiba, Solana Cum, or Document Chain.
Oh,
Which
one
one is
more time,
real?
Srirancha?
Yes. No, which one is fake?
Okay.
Oh, which one is
So,
fake? Okay.
Yes.
Give it to us one more time.
Okay, we have Cum Star, Cum Inu, Shiba Cum, Solana Cum, or Documentation Coin.
Document
Document Coin.
Commument coin.
That's what I think is fake.
Comstar. Do you need the options again, Grant and Asterios?
I kind of think 3, whatever 3 was.
Sheba Com.
That was the third one. Unless you think it's Solanacom is fake. Did you?
Shit.
Listen to him.
I'm thinking
really
way harder
this
about
out.
this than anybody needs to.
No, I'm very proud of myself that I made up this on the fly. This sounds very real. The one that I made up.
It sounds very real. Shit. I don't know. I'm going 3.
Sheba Com.
Yeah.
Asterios. Would you like to throw in just one?
I genuinely think Solanacom is the fake one.
Okay, well, Grant is the winner of this
Hell
game.
yeah.
Comstar. Cominu. There is no Sheba Com, but there is Solanacom.
All that hard work.
Trading on the ticker SCUM.
Feels
Do you feel
terrible.
good, Grant?
I feel awful.
Well, I'm sorry. Could I make you feel a little better if I bought you some Solanacom? Right.
No, that's okay.
How much is Solanacom trading for?
A fraction of a penny, like most of these. Solanacom, you could buy Solanacom for .0000005.
Why so much cum?
I don't know.
It's a good way to get attention.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, all these coins are only worth what you kind of think they are.
Yeah, what does Elon Gaming Shiba do? Who cares?
Yeah, it's just like you buy it hoping that someone dumber than you will buy it for more. Like all of crypto is just a game of chicken, of like who's stupider chicken.
Yes, that's correct.
Because the whole thing with Dogecoin was it's stupid. It's the Doge meme. It's that funny dog.
And there's an unlimited number of them, so it's not like you own anything that has like not Bitcoin, like a chain link. There's only 1 million chain links out there.
Right, exactly. Like, but it worked. It was like dumber people than the people that own Dogecoin bought it for more money. Like, it did work.
Dogecoin to the moon.
Dogecoin to the moon, truly.
Yep.
Well, I hope you guys had fun playing my game.
That was a great game. Well, good job, Rancho.
Thank you.
That was fantastic. Well, hey, I think this might be a good time to pivot to Keys to the City. What do you guys think?
Yep.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, so the Talk Cops, they do this segment. It's called Keys to the City, where because it's like, look, it's easy to just get in front of a microphone and complain about things, be like everything sucks. Because granted,
It's not easy. We do it every weekend. It's a lot of hard, honest work.
Yeah.
So the Thought Cops, they like to end their shows with a little bit of a smile, a little bit of a positive thing, like who are we going to give our key to the city
That's right.
to? Now, I've given a key to the city to Aquafina. I've given a key to the city to anti-vaxxers. Well, let's hand out some more keys. Let's put some keys out.
Yeah, I'll go first. My key to the city this week goes to Serial Law Obeyer in our Discord.
Really? Tell me more.
Yeah, he set up this bot in our server called
You don't want to give your key to the city to Arlo?
I'll do that next time. And also, I gave it to him
okay.
like a year ago, so he doesn't.
Well, whatever. People get multiple
He
keys.
doesn't need
he wasn't
more
supposed to
than
see
one
that
key.
article
Yeah,
yet,
that's
first
fine.
of all. But anyway, my key to the city this week goes to Slime the Robot Main, which is a bot made by Serial Law Obeyer in our Discord. Now, this is a thing where if you say certain key phrases, like if you say kill, die, or anything like that, there's a Minecraft emoji that will automatically react to it. So it's like if you say you want to kill somebody in our Discord, you're safe because the little Minecraft icon pops up. So it's like, quote, in Minecraft.
Gotcha.
And he also set up this other thing. Now, this is sort of a, I don't know if you want to call it a meme in our community, but there's this segment from Family Guy when Peter says, I haven't felt this bad since the time I went to that museum. And then it cuts back to when he's a child and they're at the I don't know, what do you want to call it, Grant? Like the prehistoric museum. There's dinosaur bones.
Museum.
He's asking the teacher or the museum curator, I'm not entirely sure who this is, but he says, why did all the dinosaurs die out? And the guy, okay, he says this to a child. Keep this in mind. The guy turns around, looks at Peter, and he says, with his eyebrows arched in, he says, because you touch yourself at night. He says that to, like, I mean, you're wondering why is Peter so crazy and messed up? Yeah, he went through trauma. Yeah. So
Well, that
Cyril
just
Oliver has
happened.
this bot slimed a robot main, and I asked him if he could change it in our server so anytime someone asks a question with the word why, the little icon pops up with that guy from the Family Guy cutaway. And then it says, because you touch yourself at night. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Serial
key to the
Oliver is
city.
great. Good job, Serial Oliver. Enjoy your key. I'm giving my key to the city this week to all Chinese people.
Mm-hmm. Well,
And
thank you.
the reason you're welcome. Tell that guy in the chat he also has a key to the city.
Okay.
And the reason why I'm doing that is because I found out recently that for Lunar New Year, I tried to buy something from a store based in China, and they were like, for Lunar New Year, as is customary, we will be out of work from January 27th to February 10th, which is like 3 weeks off for a holiday. And that's awesome. It's
For
like
real,
the
yeah.
adult version of winter break. And I think we should have that for winter holidays. Yeah, no, I think that's great. I think that the entire company or the entire country just takes 3 weeks off of work to, I don't know, talk about the new year and get it together with family and stuff. I think that owns, and I think we need more of it.
Yeah.
So congratulations, all Chinese people.
They all
Thank
did
you.
They all did it together.
it. My key to the city this
Yeah,
week.
spare.
So Kevin,
Is it also Chinese people? Because I could use 2 keys.
so
Yeah,
Asterios,
1/4 the key.
you did what? What did you do, Asterios?
Aquafina and also anti-vaxxers.
Aquafina and anti-vaxxers, both
Nope.
good, funny.
Nope.
Kevin did Family Guy or whatever. Srirancha did whatever you said. My key to the city this week goes to activist Nikema Levy Armstrong, who I don't know if anyone saw this viral clip. If I'm sure everyone's aware now, Amir Locke got murdered in his own home by the police, and the mayor and the chief of police did this like press conference, and this activist walked up on stage in the middle of the press conference and said, "This is a cover-up. This is all bullshit. Fuck you people." And they walked away. And I think that that's good, and that more people should do things like that.
Wait, I'm sorry. What is the cover up? Are the police covering up the crime?
Attempting to. That's basic. She said this is the anatomy of a cover-up.
Oh, okay.
That
Thank
they're
you.
trying to sort of like sweep things under the rug and like, you only have so many seconds when someone's pointing a gun at you, and it's like, unless it's the police, right? And it's
Yeah,
like,
no.
we need people to stand up and look at the mayor in his face and be like, "You're full of shit, sir." Anyway, that's my contribution to this comedy podcast. I hope that everybody appreciates my key to the city.
Well, I mean, I think that that's a really great key to the city.
Oh, thank you.
Could we maybe get like a sillier option?
No,
Just for
because I didn't
just for
come
safety?
prepared.
Yeah, Asterios, how do you feel? How do you feel reflecting on your key to anti-vaxxers? Was
I
it?
feel great about that. They deserve it. Oh my goodness. There's that one guy, he like was supposed to get a heart transplant. And it takes forever to get a heart when you're on the transplant list. And they're like, well, of course you're going to have to get vaccinated because, if you're a transplant patient, like your immune system doesn't exist. Like that's what happens when like we cut out your heart, like your immune system shuts down. So you're going to need to get vaccinated. And the guy was like, no, I'd rather die than take the vaccine. And it's
Holy
like,
shit.
this is great. You just freed up a heart for someone else. You just let like another guy get back cuts on the heart line.
Oh man, that's so crazy. It's like, I don't know. What did he think was going to happen? Like, you don't say shit like that and then just die. Like, nobody wants to just die in that situation.
He does. He's like, I'm just going to die. And a lot of people on the internet are like, we're proud of you for like literally dying for your stupid beliefs. And it's like, it's funny. Maybe it'll inspire like those people to die. Like, it's really convenient. It's really great.
Oh my God.
Thank you all so much for coming to our Loudest Podcast, Thought Cops Metaverse crossover. I now know what the Metaverse is. It's like VR chatters. It's a little thing. You're a little black guy. You could talk. It's like, what if Discord took up way more RAM? What if like opening Discord like ruined your computer?
Yeah.
That's what the metaverse is.
My computer's
Plus
limping
Roblox.
at this point.
Yeah, your poor computer. Oh my God.
We have like a supercomputer. I think it's about to bust along. Isn't it?
Mine's pretty loud right now.
I went down to, like, it said, like, Best Buy, like, here we have a thing called, like, Micro Center. I went to Micro Center with this computer, and I just told the lady, I was like, give me the most RAM you can give me. I was like, whatever it costs, I don't know, just give me all the RAM. And even this, there's, like, smoke coming out of the top of my computer. It's like somebody's roasting s'mores in my goddamn computer.
So
if your computer can run Yandere Simulator, then you might be able to get into the metaverse.
You know, if the metaverse was like Yandere Simulator, now we've got a product.
Yeah. Probably get done before Yandere Simulator.
The metaverse will have come and gone by the time Yandere Simulator comes out. Well, again, thank you so much for listening. And if they want to follow the Thought Cops on Twitter, where can they follow you guys?
At Real Thought Cops on Twitter, on Instagram at Thought Cops. You can follow me at Kevin POTUS. You can follow Grant at Grant Mooney.
Yeah.
You follow me on Twitter at Asterios. I'm on Instagram at Asterios Coconos. Srirancha, where can people find you?
Twitch.tv/Sierra Santana, the number 1.
Who is Sierra Santana without the number 1?
I don't know. Somebody fucking has it.
That's
and I'm
ridiculous.
Angry. I know. I need to attack them
in
physically.
Minecraft.
Oh no.
Wait, where's that bot?
Yeah, where's that bot? I will I will soundly defeat that person in the metaverse.
All right, and the next time the Loudest Podcast and the Thought Cops cross over, here's what I want to do. I want to do it in Chicago at a little theater. I want to do a show at the Lincoln Lodge, and here's what I want the draw to be. That we will finally all watch that Family Guy,
Trump guy
sequence where Trump fights Peter Griffin.
We have to watch the whole
live.
episode. The whole episode.
We'll do commentary over it. Like, we're going to have like themed cocktails around references in that episode. like we'll have like snacks. Like,
can we have a cosplay contest?
Great.
Family Guy cosplay contest.
But again, only around specific moments in the one episode where Peter Griffin fights Donald Trump. You know, snacks, drinks, costumes. We will have Peter Griffin, Donald Trump themed NFTs.
Yes.
That we will be giving away live. So bring your Solana cum wallets. It'll be running off the Shiba Inu cum blockchain. That is it for our show. Thank you so much, and we will talk to you guys next time.
Bye.
Later.
See you, Space Cop.